Hey guys, I am going to work on your jazz today, which is Billie Eilish. Michelle is going to send me Lyrical today, so you will be able to work on it too. I'm going to explain this the best way I know how. I don't think I ever sent you notes from last week. My dad is still in hospital, still in ICU, he's still on a ventilator. Things have looked not great for him. Then we'll get a little bit of encouragement. Not great. He's been in there 6 weeks on Thursday. We've only gotten to see him twice in 6 weeks. So, and last week got a little bit crazy, but back on schedule with classes. Now that we have a plan in place based on Knox County's rules and regulations for getting started back, we will be in class beginning June the 1st, which is good. However, we will not have our recital the second week of June because we have around 1,500 people at the recitals, and we're not allowed to have 1,500 people in an assembly in June in Knox County. So our recital is going to be September. What that's going to look like, and I know some of you take vacations in June. Hey, I mean, we'll just work with whatever we get. We're going to come back and we're going to be here the month of June, which will enable us to try on what costumes I've got. Even some of the costumes, we're not going to be here until the end of June, first part of July even, because their factories had to mandatorily shut down in their states, which is Pennsylvania up in the Northeast. They've obviously, those big cities, got hit a lot harder than we did, and they had mandatory shutdowns, which pushed them farther. So, long story short, recital is in September. I told you that. September the 27th, it's on a Sunday. We'll do an afternoon show because it is on a school night. When we start, we're going to start when school starts back, and we will have 6 weeks to perfect for our recital at the same time we start our new season. As soon as the recital's over, we will start on Fantasy of Trees and the Recital 21 things. Our Recital 21 is scheduled in June, just like always. Hopefully, this is just a one-year deal. So we're going to be really busy when we come back in August. And the month of June will be busy because we've got to make sure everybody knows everything before we take about 6-7 weeks off. So we'll try to get all the choreography learned. You know what groups you're in, you know what stunts you're doing, all that stuff in the month of June. I'll send home what costumes I have. We'll get your new recital t-shirts, send those home. You can't wear them until after the recital. If for some reason you weren't planning on dancing next year, you can just come for the 6 weeks back from August until the recital and be in the recital. And, then I'm going to have all new dancers start the first part of October. Because we just had to work it out. This is just the only way that we could work it out and not just cancel everything. So anyway, I'm going to try to talk you through this the best I can. And it'll get us, if I do this today, I can probably finish it next week, and you can just work on that. I'm not going to do it with music today. I'm just going to do a talk through. And then you can just keep practicing it and add the music. And then I'll try to add the music next week to this after you've practiced. And then if anybody wants a copy of my notes, I think I said I would send them and I didn't. I look at them sometimes and think there is no way. But if you want to read my notes and you want a copy, just shoot me a text message and say, hey, I would love to get a copy of your notes. Also be working on your tap and really hone in on those sounds. And then we'll have it all ready for class on June the 1st, and I hope every single one of you can make it. Okay, so I'm going to go. We just finished where it says, I could lie, say, I like it like that, I like it like that, and then boom, boom, boom. Your hands were up in the air, and then she repeats, I could lie, say, I like it like that. Okay, so this is where that is the second time. We're still in our clump, our 1, 2, 3, and our 2 standers. So, I guess I'll face you because you can't really see me in the mirror. Bear with me. So, some of you are sitting on your knees, which I'm going to do, and then up on your knees and then standing. Okay, so what you're going to do, think about you are facing the front in your rows. I have a front row, I have a middle row, and I have a standers, right? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, there are 10 of you. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, if you are on the front row, you are going to use your left arm, okay? If you are on the middle row, the next row back, you're going to use your right arm. And if you are on the third row, which are my standers, you will be using your left arm, okay? I'm using my left arm because that's the way I practiced it. I guess I better try to reverse that. So what it's going to do is you're going to say on the word I. You're going to lean like this, I. If you're on the other row here, I, and then the standers, I, okay? So you're going to say, I could. So you're going to hold could, and you know that goes fast. So this is kind of like you're holding a tray. You're going to lean on that hand just a little bit, I, and lean over just a little bit. I could. You're going to look over your shoulder to those front corners. I could lie. Okay, so you'll turn your head on lie, and then you're going to hold say. Okay? So you just finished and you went boom, boom, boom with your arms, and then you say, I could lie, say. Okay? Now think you may be going the opposite way as me. And then on I like, you're going to come back in and you're going to go I like. So you kind of put your hands under your chin like this, and then you're going to push them down. I like. Okay? I like. Then it says it, and you're going to hold it. I like it. Then it says like, and then you're going to look. Oh, I like it. If you leaned this way, like I did, after you did this, like, I like, hold it, on the word like, you're going to clasp your hands like you hope so, and you're going to lean the opposite direction that you did for this. So if you leaned here, after you do this, you're going to lean there. If you leaned here, after you came in and did this, you're going to clasp here, okay? I'm just sticking with, I did this way, so I'm going to just stick uniform or it'll get me confused. Like it like, and then you're going to like it. You're going to look, okay, this is that, and then you say like it. So you're here, and then you're just going to look like it, and that's opposite, of course. And then you're going to say like, you're going to clasp your hands and your elbows are out, like, you just pull them under your chin, put your elbows out, like, and then it says that. You know how it's like a long that? It goes that. Okay? Skylar, while you do, after this, it goes, you clasp, like it, and then it goes that. When they do this, you're going to sling your hands up like that. Okay, everybody else is like this. Make sense? I hope so. If not, let me know. I can send you a copy of my notes and it might make more sense because I wrote things out with the words. So let's walk through it. So you say, you put it here on I, and you look that way too. I'm going to look at my notes so that I can make sure I get all the words right. Okay, so I'm looking. I could, you're going to look, say, hold, oh, I could lie. I could lie, and then you hold say. Then you're going to say, I like it. I like, hold it, like that. And then it says back and forth, like it, like that, at. Does that make sense? And then Skylar, that, at, boom. Then you're going to stand up off the floor and you're going to move into a V. I can't remember if we've done a V, but Skylar, when your hands come up, you're going to immediately stand up and come towards the middle of the stage. I am going to probably have you do a Firebird or something right there. And then everybody else is going to stand up and you're going to kind of make your V around her being the point. Okay? You're going to do different things. So I'm going to need you to practice. You kind of going to ad-lib. If I choreograph how you get into your V, it's going to look too choreographed, and I don't want it to look that way. I want it to look like, you know, you're just kind of doing your own thing to move into the V. Hope that makes sense. So you're going to do different things. You only have some instrumental music, and don't you know to get into your V after you stand up off the floor. Okay? So let me see. I don't know if we've done a V. I probably need to do one really quickly. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Because you're getting ready to go opposite, I'm going to sit down here and write. I've got Skylar as the point. I've got I guess, Layla, Holly, and I'm trying to remember everybody on that side. How about Sydney and Amelia? Okay, so it'll be Skylar, and then Layla, Holly, Sydney, Amelia. And then I have Skylar, and then back from there is, let's see, let's do Jenny. I'm trying to look at my list. Let's do Allie. Let's do Lily Reynolds. Let's do Haas, and let's do Lily Rose. Okay, so we have an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we can make that work. We can spread it out so that it looks, I don't want it to look too fine-tuned anyway. So I have Skylar, and I have Layla, Holly, Sydney, Amelia. Then I have Skylar in the middle, and I have Jenny, Allie, Lily Reynolds, Haas, Lily Rose. Okay? All right, so that'll be the order of our V, and that's important because when we do the next part, we're going opposite directions. That's the only reason we're there. Now, so you move to there on the instrumental part. After, I could say, I like it like that, like it like that, and then there's instrumental and don't you know. You have to be there in your V by don't you know. When we get to class, we'll work on what to do, but let me just tell you, I want it to look weird. Don't be shy about looking weird or odd. You can do your hands weird. You can move there bent over. You can do, you know, just little run steps, turn, you know, whatever to get there. You just work on looking strange. Okay, so when you get to too much, I'm gonna face the front. You're in your V, you're going to bend over and contract and then stand up on too much. Ready, and too much. That's everybody says too much. Now, on the word already, everybody, your feet are in second position. Too much. We have two different sides of the V. Skylar, I did you, And I am going, if we face inside, it means that Jenny's side will face left and Skylar's side will face right. I did the right. So if you're on Jenny's side of the V, you go opposite of me. So that's too much. On the word all, your hands just kind of come out into V's with your fingers together. All. On the re, all re, you're going to take your inside arm and you're going to reach across, down and lean. So your inside arm will be the one that's closest to the other side of the V, okay? And you're going to take your inside arm and you're going to reach across, which down and lean here. Actually, it's your outside arm and we'll reach inside, okay? All, re, so you're looking, re, you got this, re. And then on D, you're going to shift your weight to your toe. This inside arm pulls back and your outside hand goes at your elbow. So it goes too much, and then it goes all, re, and then you're going to shift your weight and you're going to go D. Make sense? So your hand looks like this. All, re, and then you're going to shift your weight, D, and you're going to put your hand right here, D. Let's open our hand. I think it looks better. Closed fingers, closed fingers. Let's open. Okay? And that goes quick. Of course, that's one word, and I did 3 movements in one word. Already. Okay? Should be sharp. Now, after this, we're going to do a roll off, and it's going to start at the backs. So Amelia and Lily Rose, you will start a roll off, and it goes all the way to the front point of the V. The roll off is this. You're like this. You're going to face the inside, and you are going to bend your inside elbow, drop your head, and plie A. Face, front. Okay? So it goes like this. Roll off. Like this. Let's do this. And then stand up. Okay? Face the front and stand up. You're here. When you roll off, let's roll off like this and then this. Did that make sense? I hope so. You're here. Let's do like a little, let's do like a little roll of the hip. Here, here. Okay? Now, okay, that is on some music. We're back to words. Your hand is here. You're going to step forward on your right foot, everyone. This is not opposite. And it says, I only. Okay? So your hand is here. You're going to explode this hand up. I only. Hurt. Your inside arm goes in front of your face. And that is on the word hurt. I only hurt. Okay, so this would be this side. And the other side, Jenny's side, would go, I only hurt. Okay? I only hurt on you. Again, I'm doing Skylar's side. You're going to look in, and then you're going to look in and out with a lean on you if. So you're here, and then it goes you if. Okay? This side is here, and you would go you if. And that's quick. So it goes, I only hurt, and then you look, you if. And then it says, you let me. This is every other in the V, okay? So the arm that you had up, that you dropped, you if, you're going to come back to the front. If you, on Skylar's side, if you had your right fist up, you go that you say this. You go, if, and then it goes, you let me. Okay? Here, and it goes, I only hurt you if you let me. The other side. No, actually, I just told you wrong. It's every other person. So it'll be Skylar and Holly, Amelia, Allie, Hoss. You just went the same as me with Skylar. You say, those of you that I just called your name, I only hurt you if you let me. Okay? And this will be with a little ring too. Almost like a little look. The others of you that I did not call your name, you're here, and it says, well, everybody's here. I only hurt you if you let me. Hope that makes sense. Then you're going to do little weird runs to move out of your V. We are just going to take your V and we're just kind of spread it out into no specific place. Just make it like a group. You're just between whoever. Okay? We're just going to kind of disperse it a little bit. We don't have long. We're just going to kind of change formation. So you're going to move out of your V into that. Then you're going to move to a straight line like this. And you're going to say, call me friend. Okay? We're going to have to work on this in class. And then you're going to move, you're going to make your straight lines. You're going to move here, and then you're going to take that straight line, and you're going to say, but keep me. You just took that straight line you've got, call me friend, but keep me. You're going to take that straight line and make it diagonal. What I'll do is just take your V and close it. So it goes Skylar, and then since there's an extra person on this side, we'll do Jenny, Layla, Allie, Holly, Lily Reynolds, Sydney, Hoss, Amelia, Lily Rose. Okay? So we just made your V into a straight line on call me friend, and then you have little running steps to say, but keep me close. On the word sir, and we'll do this in class, but we're going to you'll move standing up straight to your straight line. Once you get there, we're going to do little bent over runs with your hand behind your back. Okay? But keep me close, and then on the word, on sir of close, you're going to raise this hand, sir. Okay? It's bent a little bit. That's on sir. You made your straight line. Call me friend. Make your diagonal. But keep me closer. Now we say, call me back. That's going to be in 3 groups. And I need to take it from the beginning. Right now, just do all 3 until I can figure out who all's in groups. You're going to go, you're here, and it goes, call me, and then you go all the way down, back to the floor. call me back. And I'm going to do it so that it goes like group 1 is on the outsides, group 2, and then the middle picks up on that third group. Call me back. Then we're going to move weird again, like I told you, just kind of strange and, we're going to move back to our clump from the beginning. And then it says, that's on call me when the parties. And then on over, you're going to stand up. Over. You're going to do that little bend up thing. In your clump, spread out. And then after you get there, over. And then with the music, it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's no music, it's just silence there. Okay? I hope that all makes sense. I'm not going to try it with the music today because it is so fast, and I need you to work on that with the words. And then you can add it to the beginning with the music. And next week I will finish this. And be watching for Michelle's also. Okay. I miss you guys, and I cannot wait to see you. See you soon. Bye.